Hello, this is Nicholas James, where we cover all things news, media, and everything related. Let's get to the following news stories of the day. The first story of the day comes from Florida, where a man has been apprehended for second-degree murder for stabbing and killing his ex-girlfriend. Melina, a 24-year-old woman, was found dead in her vehicle when her child was seen walking around the parking lot in the streets. The authorities were called and were notified to the grandmother, who literally alerted authorities to filing a missing persons report. When asked by detective, the child stated that the mom was literally hit in the head and was sleeping. When authorities found out where the last seen place of the mother, they have discovered her body was found wrapped in a blanket in the cupboard of the vehicle. On top of being wrapped in the cupboard of the vehicle, there were 16 stab wounds from the neck, torso, and body, and the perpetrator's name was Jay. Jay was told that he had a restraining order for persistent stalking behavior, and he stated that he was just in the neighborhood to return his belongings. When they went to his house with a warrant, all of her belongings were found in his house, from GPS trackers to keys, identification, and documents. He is being held on a $5,000 bond. In other following news, on 33 block of Maple Meg Street in Wamama here in Hillsborough County, one is dead, 2 other people are injured and were taken to the hospital after an altercation in the middle of the night left a shooting that sent detectives, fire and police departments to the scene. They are still investigating what has happened, but Chad Chronister says violence has no room in this county, and they are looking for anybody who has any tips of the Wamama murder. In other news, a U.S. tourist that lives in Taiwan, 47-year-old man, was rescued after he tried to climb the barriers of the Colosseum in Rome, Italy. A week after Pope Francis was laid to rest, the U.S. tourist was literally climbing the fence to try to get a better view when he got rescued, which took over 20 minutes as dozens of bystanders were looking in horror, and he was stitched up up to 80 stitches across his torso, arms, and face. Until now, there is still more investigation being done. The public has not seen if he will be prosecuted or not. In conclusion, in the state of Georgia, one woman is dead and her husband is being tried for murder after he deliberately withheld his HIV status. Denise Brody was 60 years old when she got diagnosed with AIDS after she beat cancer twice and thought that her issues that she was having was literally resulting from cancer, until she went and did more tests and it found out she was HIV positive. Her husband, Cleveland Brody, has been infected since 2014, but he literally withheld the information from his wife. Her family does state that they are pressing charges and he'll be tried for reckless and second-degree murder, as he literally infected her and did not tell her. So she was sick in the hospital thinking that she would be okay and that she was suffering from cancer complications, but she was HIV positive and unfortunately passed away from AIDS 2 days later, and he is being charged as he was arrested for it in 2023. She officially died 2 days later, but she is survived by her children and her grandchildren, as the state of Georgia is officially going into trial. This is Nicholas James from Florida Yankee News, signing out.